Hello, this is Kate the Miku fan here, and tonight we'll be seeing Star Wars The Last Jedi. Now, remember that last video where I was talking about the plans for the rest of December? Remember that bit where Miku was like, I killed the Last Jedi or something?
I'm so excited! I got my lightsaber with me!
Miku, where did you get that?
I killed the Last Jedi.
I swear to God she did not do that. I mean, how would she do that? It doesn't make any sense. No, of course she couldn't do that. No. Just, no. No, no. Now, Miku, you didn't bring that lightsaber, did you?
No, I haven't.
You're gonna be on your best behaviour?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll let you off. I'll let you off just this once, okay? You're not gonna kill anybody, are you?
No, I was kidding. Come on. Can I kill Donald Trump?
No! The good news is we have just arrived at the cinema. The bad news is we can't record anything in the cinema during the film. So just a heads up, we're going to turn our phones off. In 3,
2, 1.
So, just a few hours ago, we just saw The Last Jedi from the Star Wars franchise.
It was amazing! There was Princess Leia, and then there was Rey, and there was Finn, and then there was Luke Skywalker.
Miku.
Oh my God!
Miku, it's okay. Shh. Miku, did you have sugar again?
No. Why would I? But who cares? I loved it. It was
Oh,
amazing.
really? You want to watch it again?
Oh, yes, please.
We'll have to wait and see. So, I really want to focus on Carrie Fisher because this was one of her last final films before, sadly, her death, which occurred sometime last year, 2016. And it was really absolutely devastating to hear that she died of a heart attack. But what's interesting was the aftermath. Like, in other words, people were talking about what was going to happen with the last two films at that time in the Star Wars franchise, and they were talking about, the studio were actually talking about cutting the scenes out with her in it. And to me, that doesn't really make any sense, because when you come down to it, this actress had put a lot of work into those scenes, and so did the other people. And the guys to actually think about throwing it all in the bin, that's not feasible. I don't think that's financially stable, and I don't think that would have been very respectful for the actress who actually signed on to do all of the three films. And I'll get into that later. I just want to confirm that Carrie Fisher is in this movie in full absolute glory, and as far as I know, no scenes with her have been cut out of the movie. So that's a really good sign that the studio have considered this a very long time. It may have been a very hard decision to do. So When I heard about Carrie Fisher's death, there's been a lot of different things about what was happening in the in light of her death. So basically, they were talking about, as I said before, cutting her scenes out, which would have been a really bad move. And they were also on about paying the damages towards her family because she originally signed on to do 3 Star Wars films, and because she can't do the last one, which is going to be released sometime in 2019, like sometime in the future, she's gonna. They basically said, well, she's got 2 films out of 3. She obviously can't do the third film, so we're gonna have to pay the rest of the damages. I honestly say it's a really generous move of the studio. Otherwise, things could have been in an absolute turmoil. Yeah, it's quite interesting and complicated. But bottom line, I think the studio have realised that they're going to have to handle this very considerably, especially with Carrie Fisher being the iconic actress of the Star Wars franchise and Hollywood as well. So, well done on Lucasfilm's part, and I think that's awesome.
She's the best Princess Leia, and Princess Leia is my favorite character.
Oh, is she your favourite? Is that right?
Well,
Right.
I kind of like her, but she's not Princess Leia.
What's interesting about this film is that this isn't. Rey is not the damsel in distress. Rey is like one of those people who would just be very diligent. She's always trying to find out about her parents. She also tries to get Luke to come back as a real Jedi. And yeah, I can't tell you too much about it, but she's one of the greatest characters ever. The actress did a really fantastic job playing her because she's quite emotional, and I felt really gripped by that, and I felt really like I feel like sympathetic towards her. So that was an extra bonus for the writers because it's not easy to actually portray female leads or even male protagonists or even a really good protagonist for that matter. I mean, screw the gender. The most important thing about writing scripts is that you've got to have character development. You've got to have a really interesting character, because if you have a character with no motive, no purpose, no personality, that's going to be a really bad sign. But I think in this film they've done a really good job of actually portraying Rey as not a damsel in distress, but a person who goes out and actually tries to solve the problems. She goes off and is very determined to get Luke back, and I think it was actually worth a watch. So bottom line, it's one of the best films of 2017. In fact, when you come down to it, I think it might have been a little bit better than The Force Awakens, because yeah, although it's like a carry off from The Force Awakens, it actually is a little bit better because it didn't really focus too much on referencing The New Hope. Yeah, there were like a few surprises here and there, but I won't tell you them because otherwise that'd be really mean. In the same way that The Force Awakens did. But I think the writers really thought, let's do something a little bit edgier. Let's do something that's a little bit different. So yeah, they're still fighting at the end of the day, but it's not the real idea. It's more of the execution. It's more about how they do it, how they pull it off, and I actually think it's a little bit interesting, particularly with Kylo Ren and Rey's characters. So Miku-san, on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being I don't want to watch this film again, it really sucks, to 10, I love this movie, I want to see it again. What do you think?
It's a 10 for me. The CGI was great, the music was great, and I loved the characters. They were amazing. It was a little bit better than The Force Awakens because it wasn't ripping off of A New Hope. So I really love it.
Okay, so that is our one-off special on our vlog. So we're going to then maybe talk about the Disney conspiracy theories, which might be a little bit fun, and we might talk about the you-know-what in the Star Wars universe, the thing that shall not be named.
What do you mean? What is it? Oh, oh, God, no! No! No, no, no!
That's it. We shall see you next time.
Bye!
Bye. Miku, put it down, please.
Katie, I'm not letting you review that piece of rubbish!
Put it down, please.
No, I'm not letting you review any of that! Listen to me, Katie. I heard a lot of bad things about it. You should stay away from it. And now you want me to put this stupid thing down like it's a toy? Are you even listening to yourself? Wait, I got an idea. What if I can find the creators who created that piece of garbage and I can kill them with my very own lightsaber? Huh?
I don't think I can trust you with that damn thing.
But why? Please, 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 I'm protecting you.
Look, I understand if you killed Donald Trump, but killing somebody else, that's kind of different.
I'm sorry, Katie. I gotta do this for the great cause! Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Oh, I'm gonna kill them. Oh, I'm gonna kill them! I'm gonna kill them! Oh, man, it feels good.